I'm here to give you a step by step process on how to detach yourself with your extramarital partner. Detachment is not a decision, it's a daily execution. Let's make it a real. Number one, create a fiction. Example, if you usually text him at 10 a.m., then make a new rule that you will not message on 10 a.m., maybe at 11 a.m. If his chat is pinned on the top, unpin it. If his name gives you butterflies, then change it to something like do not disturb. If you stalk his status every morning, then block the status so that you don't see and he does not see your status. Affairs survive on excess. Reduce the excess is equal to reduced intensity. Step 2, 30 minutes urge rule. Example, you fight with your husband and then you immediately, your mind says to message him that whatever have happened, because you feel that you understand him. But stop it at this moment. Set a 30 minutes timer. During that time, open notes and write exactly what you want to send him. Example, I feel so unloved right now. Now read it again. Ask, am I craving for him or I'm craving for that comfort? Most urges to message him comes from emotional regulation attempts. When the timer ends, 80% of the urge stop in intensity. If you still want to text him, right? So this is building your emotional muscle that you're delaying it, and maybe you don't want to message him now because your emotional urge have passed. Third, replace the emotional reward. Example, if you used to compliment your looks, start self-validation ritual. Every morning say 3 things you like about yourself. Encourage your career, join a professional network or a course, talk deeply at night, schedule weekly structured talk with your spouse, even if it is awkward initially. Make your feel desired. Work on physical intimacy at home slowly and safely. You are not removing a person, you are replacing a reward system here. Fourth is reality exposure. Example, your brain remembers he listens to me. Now write you for 2 days. The time he avoided future talks. The time you felt insecure with him. When fantasy appears, read this list. Balance emotion with evidence. Subconscious retraining, how it's executed. Now let's go deeper, because urges don't come from a logic, your logical brain. They come from the stored emotional pattern. So, exercise number one, emotional delinking. Close your eyes. Ask yourself, what did he represent? Freedom, being chosen, revenge, excitement. What did he represent? Now say, the feeling is mine. He was just a trigger. Example, if he made you feel confident, start doing things that build confidence without him. Confidence is yours, not his property. Isn't it? Exercise 2, rewriting inner script. When urge hits, instead of I can't survive without him, replace with this is a chemical wave, it will pass. I choose long term stability over this short term intensity. I am not losing love, I am choosing peace. Say it aloud 5 times in a day. Repetition rewires neuron pattern. Mind and body are one system. If you feed I am helpless, body creates anxiety. If you feed I am in control, body calms. Exercise number 3, interrupt the fantasy loop. When you imagine him holding your hand, when you imagine he's supporting you, immediately add to your mind, but this relationship exists in secrecy, I can't tell it to the world, but there is, and I feel anxious about it. Never allow one-sided memory play back your brain. Exercise number 4, trigger the replacement. If you usually text him after fights, before sleep, during boredom, during loneliness, right? Create a new ritual for those exact times. After your fight with your spouse, take a 10 minutes walk. Before sleep, guided meditation. During boredom, call a friend. During loneliness, write something, right? Attachment is a pattern based. Change pattern, change attachment. Important clarification, you do not need to hate him. Hatred is an emotional investment. Why you wanted to do that investment? Goal is equal to neutral. Neutral means his name appears and your heart remains stable. That happens when fantasy fades, emotional gaps are addressed, self worth increased. If you try this alone and relapse, it does not mean you're weak. It means your nervous system is addicted to intensity. That's where structured coaching helps. to build accountability, weekly emotional rewiring, subconscious belief work, guided detachment exercise. This is not about a moral lecture. This is actually a psychological restructuring of your neurons. And yes, it is absolutely possible to change your feelings. If you are ready to execute this properly, message me reset. Detachment is not about losing someone, it's about choosing yourself instead of others. And let's choose yourself instead of anyone else in this world.